Check, check, check. 1, 2, and 2. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on in. I got to travel today, so we got an early live stream. Can we take a look at HNT? Take a look at Gala. Oh, those are old ones. All right, all right. What's cracking, crew? What's everybody doing? What are we doing in the game? Shout out to everybody here. I'm with my peoples, my loves. Let's keep it moving. Let's get the screen going. Let's see what's happening in the world here with cryptocurrency. So, Matic at 145. So sad when Matic broke that $2 and just sat there. What a long, shady, Steam back up 56%, Theta up 9%, Cake up 7.4%, XMR. Monero keeps gaining on them. I don't trade at all. I just buy and hold. Now seems like a perfect time for my strategy. Hopefully it stays bearish for like a year. Then boom. Bearish for a year. Wow. What up, Samwise? You are a crypto genius. Shout out to Joshua Carrero, my man. I'm just a man. Holler at your boy. Hey, Sam, how you doing? Respect to you and yours. Shout out to Edmund Coleman. I had a job interview today. Benefits and shift starts at 2:30 p.m. So I get mornings with you all. Amazing. Good for you, Matt. I hope everything works out for you. TRX 50%. Boom, right? What up, Samwise? You are a crypto genius. Please turn it up a little. It's up so much, man. Turn it up a little? Are you kidding me? It's like as loud as it can be. Like, look at my levels right here. If everyone tells me to turn it up, look how yellow those levels are. Like, I can't get any louder than that. You need to turn up your speakers. All right? I have it loud. Like, it's loud. I got to turn my speakers down. You know what I'm saying? Can everyone tell this person that the audio is good? They can check them at the door real quick. Shout out to everybody here on the live stream. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for calling yourselves crypto lifers and being a part of the crypto crew. So, look. If you're in my trading group earlier last night around 7:30, let me just show you what I was looking at. I looked at a very unconventional idea here. But I'm about to go to bed, and I'm looking, and I'm drawing my charts, and I wasn't about to go to bed. I went to bed around 9:30. I had to go to bed really early last night. Sorry, guys. Didn't talk, text, driving to work. Hopefully you guys get what I'm trying to say, but I'm still alive or trying to get a job. It's supposed to be these courses are going to help. Audio is golden. Sound is good. See? I can hear you perfect, dude. See? It's loud. Audio is just fine. Sound is clear. Yeah. It's good. See? Thank you. So, look at what we're looking at here. Okay? And I suggested that we would break out of this last night on the 1 hour. 1 hour we hadn't broken out of it. We were just kind of just hanging out right here. And I suggested, Bitcoin may boom out of this. I said the 1 hour may boom us up to the upside here. An alert on 8. We'll take a look at that in a second. Loud as in my headphones. Fine. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Turn it down. Oh, never mind. This guy. All right. So, look. And the only issue that I didn't like is the 1 hour got overbought, and so did the 15-minute. When both of these time frames get overbought, it's highly likely we come back to the downside. It's highly likely we come back to the downside, and that's exactly what I believe is starting to occur right here. Also, this is Class C bearish divergence. You have swing up to swing up here on price action. But you have a swing kind of sideways or flat. Let me even double check. It's not. They're slightly uptrending. No, honestly, no. Wait, that's a downtrend. Let me double check that. That is a downtrend. That is higher than that. That is definitely a downtrend. That's bearish divergence right there. Straight up bearish divergence at resistance. Why resistance? Well, if you look at the 4 hour here, you can see we have chop here. Let me just shrink it down. But we've had chop in this area, a bounce off here. We have a bounce here. We have a bounce there. And so this previous support will become the next resistance line. So this zone here is resistance for BTC. All right. What I did like is the 4 hour flipped on us, but it flipped fast and furious. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 12 hours of just insane green boom, boom, boom. And now we're at resistance. So I'm kind of there's some indecision right now. Also, for the rest of the day, it's highly likely we go sideways or to the downside based on the probabilities of the stochastics RSI. All right. Lackluster week. Also, a lot of people took the week off. A lot of people with their families, even traders, they're with their families. Their kids are off of school. In America, it's just there's lack of volume. Less people are going to be more interested in what's going on. This is a week where people literally have to act like they care about their kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, even a guy that is a workaholic this week will at least show that he actually cares about his family. You know what I'm saying? So, flag here on the 15-minute. We're going to watch this flag as the 21-day moving average comes into price action. And that's where we stand right now for Bitcoin. Highly likely Bitcoin comes back down to a low here of 42,200. it's going to test this support area here. Right there. See that? 42,000. So I'm likely we test 42K and get a bounce. If we can hold 42K, that is going to be the big question. If we can hold 42K, and that's why that's the big deal here on my thumbnail. Will 42K hold? That's what we want to see. That's going to be the impressive move here. Can 42K hold, get a bounce off that 1 hour? So when the 1 hour resets, comes back to the downside, can we not go lower than this previous high here at 42,000? So that's what I want. That's what I would like, a retest of 42K. All right, a bit of a handle here forming, and so it was likely that once we went up to those 42,670 to take some profitos. Look, we also have tweezer tops here on the 1 hour. Tweezer tops on the 1 hour. Let me zoom in for that. What is tweezer tops? It's two wicks next to each other. When two candles close, I call that a tweezer top. It's a bearish sign, or a temporarily bearish sign at least. Look, you had tweezer tops right here, dumpage on the 1 hour. You had tweezer tops right here, dumpage on the 1 hour. You had tweezer tops kind of right there, not really. You had them right there, dumpage on the 1 hour. You had them right there, dumpage on the 1 hour. So, and you're at resistance. It's likely you're going to get a pullback here. All right. So don't be like, oh my gosh, we're pulling back. I can't believe it. Nobody knew. I never even thought this could happen. Of course it can happen. It happens all the time, you know. Thank you to the 199 from Luke 2128. Sam, you're the man. I love your TA, bro. All right. I'll stop coattailing you guys. All have a great day. C-Train, we love you, man. Thank you. Tesla reported record earnings. That's amazing. And honestly, we put Tesla in a cup and handle, did we not too long ago? Tesla's opening up here in St. Pete, Florida. Facts. Look it up. I love my city. There you go, man. GMT, please, from Luke 2128. And let's take a look at the Dow futures. Let's take a look at Dow futures. The Dow hasn't opened up yet. Changes the story a little bit. Changes the story a little bit. Morning glory trading needs. Go down to crypto and go to Dow futures. There we have it. Wow, the Dow up 228 points on the futures, getting a nice boom to the upside. Dow futures pumping at 8:30 this morning. That gives you more, kind of equity for your day. See what's going on. Can we hit up Seller? We'll take a look at Seller. Shout out to Tori McFarland for the $2 super chat. My man. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for sharing your most precious asset, and that is your time. And that is your time. Dow futures up 228 points on the day. Love this track. Keeps me going. Oop, I posted that in the wrong spot, but it's all good. And didn't we predict the Dow would be up? We nailed it the last few days. The TA had predicted that we didn't have to freak out, that the Dow would bang on them to the upside, and it did. Juice Generations, man. Shout out to my man Marco. Love you, Marco. Works for Juke Generations in New York City. Bangs in it. He gets it man, he makes sure that place runs like a well-oiled machine. Can you check out Doja on Mars? We will. This is the greatest channel on YouTube. Best education ever. Elon Musk pumped up Doja on Mars, in my opinion, Sam. I hope he did, man. Thanks, Life, for being here with us every day during your vacation. Hope you guys have a safe trip back. Shout out to Dustin Hall. You're the man, dude. It's an easy trip. It's like a 1 hour drive, man, and a boat ride. I didn't go far. I just went to see my mom and dad. Tech stocks will bring Bitcoin up, thankfully. Good morning from Las Vegas, early here. Shout out to Andrew Fitzsimmons, my man, all the way at 5:22 in the morning, waking up. Appreciate you, brother. So I see Bitcoin going sideways, you know what I'm saying, making this flag. That's all I see happening. We could get an explosive move. Anything could happen. But the probability is that we go sideways or to the downside here inside of this flag. Let's look at the 7 or the 5 minute. Are they trying to rip us? Interesting. When we zoom in here to the 5 minute and get real nitty gritty with it. No way to be found. Is that what he's saying? Looking for it every day. The way you wake the big now. There you go. And that could break out of that. We're seeing some movement here on the 5 minute. You never know. Even so, though, we could wick out and in and out. I still keep my projection on the 1 hour. And I'm sorry to confuse you if that's confusing. But again, I'm a projector into the future. And my TA will blow your mind at one point if you can keep track, if you can stick with me. If you can stick with me. Not a good day for trading. Not a lot of double-digit, coins. Yesterday was a better day. Like, this week has been lackluster for volume when it comes to altcoins. Just we haven't gotten the push. We haven't gotten that movement that we've been getting like 2-3 weeks ago. Good morning from your Tampa neighbor. Shout out to SLK Scott, my man. Shout out to everybody in Tampa. Can I get the likes up to the watchers? Not sure what we're doing today with the likes and the watchers. 162 people, 88 likes. Come on. We get 100 likes before I usually get on the live stream on a normal day. It is a beginning morning. I get it. I'm switching the time up. So I got to go with what I get, Not financial advice here, everybody. Not financial advice, as you can see. Or right there. Right there. Right there. Morning from the nation's capital. Netflix looking like a low cap coin. Oh, Netflix is horrible. Just boarded a plane headed to Newport News. Where's Newport News, man? Newport, New Jersey? I hit the like button. Good morning. I know Newport, Rhode Island. And look at my rune scalp. Actually, could have played it again for a double up. We nailed it right there off that pump out. I ended up getting up there. Came up, down, up, down. Wow, this thing's just been fun. Look at the trade on the 15-minute. Nice scalp, nice scalp, nice scalp. I might end up trading Rune on the 15-minute. It's just looking beautiful for the scalp city, And this is messy. Look, I'll just give you a way to look at a new coin, right? So you're new to trading. You've never traded in your life. You're looking at this. You're like, what is going on? What is happening with Rune? And you're like, all right. Well, the first thing you're going to do is not make a random line on the chart, right? You're going to go and hit Alt-H and put in support and resistance lines where price action started and stopped. Substantial places where you will have some resistance, all right? And where you've had support. So look, a double bottom there for Rune. Really nice. Bit of a flag here. And honestly, it's a bit of a cup and handle, is it not, for Rune? Rune's sitting in a cup and handle here, right? It's going to be your measured move for Rune to the upside here. I would watch Rune. It's been hot, right? We've already seen it do numbers. We know it can. Daily is extended. Like, we all waited for the daily was high, right? And we all waited for the daily to reset. And then it pumped and we got nothing. I mean, that's not the best luck. Like, when the daily comes back up and you don't break the previous high, there's still momentum. I'm not giving up on it yet, but it's not the best sign, right? 4-hour has momentum too, but like, can it get us above this resistance point? That's the key. Like, can we get above that and above that? I don't know. That's what we're going to have to figure out here for Rune. So I like what I'm seeing. I like the structure. Thank you. I like the structure, but it's not perfect. Might just trade Rune only on the 15-minute for the next few days because it's been producing gains on the 15-minute. I like Silo here. Did try to kind of like break in and out of this pattern. See, look, it broke out of the pattern, broke back into it. 4 hours still has momentum right now. But again, it's back to that 1 hour overbought like almost everything, So Bitcoin had its pump. Was a bit of lackluster for these alts, Did everyone use all the links out of the video? Lifer has for us. Use them all, peeps. So many links. FTT is breaking. Can you check OCN? I panic sold on the 4 hour red candle. Nice. Panic selling is great, huh? Can we look at Cake? Is there still some juice? Wow. Thank you, Cryptologia. Let's look at Cake. PancakeSwap. Wow. Banged on them. I opened up a farm on Pancake not too long ago when it was $5. Then you're getting free Cake and then Cake doubles up. That's residuals, baby. That's passive income. I saw passive income today trending on Twitter. That's passive income, right? When you're talking about it. Let's look at Cake on the 1 hour. Actually looks very bullish compared to the rest of the market. Cake BTC might be a nice beat up trade because Cake's looking more advantageous against Bitcoin. Look at this. Honestly, the 1 hour says Cake's got more legs to go. At least back to $10. Yeah. Morning, Sam. Can you look at HNT and NU? Thank you. Can you look at Dojalon, Mars, Elon soon, Sam? Can you send in a super chat, my man? You see all these other people sending a super chat. What makes your coin more important than their super chat? You know, they were nice enough to throw down, my man. You know, I'm not being rude. I feel like I'm rude to them if I jump on your thing. Like someone sends me a super chat and then I just go into your coin anyway. You know, I just try to make it fair. I'm trying to be a fair person at all times. Do the right thing. You know. So look, I believe Cake could pump out of this. It already is. It's breaking out. I'm looking at moving to the upside. Look for the 15-minute to reset. Yeah, so look. 15-minute will give you more clarity when you need it. What this is saying to me is that we can see the 15-minute come down here to the bottom trend line one more time. Because look, we're high in the Stokes. I mean, I've seen two scenarios. I've seen the Stokes just spin up and stay up here and just massive move back up. But I've also seen them reset, come back down to the bottom trend line, and then that's the sweet spot. That's technically the safest way to trade, is wait for it to come to you and not chase it. Right? You chase it, it could dump on you, and then you're out. You wait for it to come back to the bottom trend line, then you're smooth move sailing, you know? So I'm watching Cake closely right here. Does suggest you can get to 10, 15. The 1 hour says there's more legs here. The 4 hours cooked, right? 4 hours completely cooked. But Cake, I mean, we talked about this. Look at the cup and handle. Sammy cup and handy for Cake. There was your cup, there was your handle, and measured move to $11.99, $12 Cake, and Cake has boomed from that low of $7.55 all the way up to $9.73. Not too shabby in a few days since the 11th of April. Cake is up for gains. So let's take a look. 32%, or not all, no, like 26%, and from its bottom there at $5. Cake would bottom at $5. I can't believe something that would give you that much APY a year, APR, like 67% gains on your return just to hold Cake. I mean, to me, unbelievable, right? You can't beat that. So, hey, it is what it is, though. It is what it is. I believe Cake will be here for a long time. I believe Cake will make it back to its $20, $30, $40 region at one point. Once this market kind of gets back up and big and everyone realizes that it's the hottest thing in the world, people will be into their Cake. Vulcan Forge, we talked about it yesterday. It did boom up. A nice 15%. Would bounce off this lower and stay nicely where it is. 4 hour, unlike a lot of other coins, wants to push to the upside. 4 hour wants to push to the upside. However, we do have a diamond there, right? That is a diamond pattern forming on Vulcan Forge. I can't even say it's a diamond. It's pretty messy for a diamond, actually. Strange pattern for sure, though. I'm going to have to kind of zoom in to see what's going on. Kind of say it's a shoulder with a head. It's a complex inverted. What I'm seeing is this, though. Slight breakout. So we see the strong coins in the game today. Vulcan Forge is one of them. Vulcan Forge is strong. And we talked about Vulcan Forge down here, right, in this 1143 region in the giant cup and handle on the daily time frame. Look at this. We had Vulcan Forge in this cup with a handle, suggesting that it would break all the way back up, 127% gains to $27. I mean, the daily still has momentum. The 4 hours just getting started, and it's above support. That's a very nice sign. Tight moving averages. And the 1 hour looks like it get a little bit of a push, but then it'll come back down. I'll put an alert here for the next, like, beautiful entry for Vulcan Forge, but Vulcan Forge is strong compared to a lot of other coins. Let's take a look at GMT. Let's take a look at GMT. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, GMT stepping. Nailed it for, we already hit it for like 67% gains, right? But then look, you got a shoulder, head and a shoulder. Kind of funky stuff going on here. I'm going to delete all my old work. We already nailed it. We took it for what it was. Let's see what's happening now. Starting to make a flag last night. I suggested, hey, this thing is starting to flag here, and it's hot. One of the few coins that really just continues to move. I wouldn't be surprised if it made a move here. GMT. Let's see where it is here on the 4 hour. 4 hours resetting for a nice move and touching the 21-day moving average. It's a beautiful sign. The daily spent, though. So the daily's not in your favor. I've seen it happen before. But if you play this 4 hour, you have to know that if it dumps on you, that you just in the back of your mind, the daily was not sitting pretty. All right. The daily was not sweet and pity. Shout out to Jaden Williams for the $4.99. Much respect to you and yours, man. Thank you so much for everybody coming through. Shout out to everybody jumping on in. Can I get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. 174 people watching, 117 likes. That's a disparity we cannot have. We got to have it moving. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate you for supporting your fellow crypto lifer. We're all crypto lifers out here. I am George. You are George. No. I am crypto lifer. You are crypto lifer. We are all the crypto lifer. I am not George. I'll tell you that right now. I am not bald, and I don't say Bitcoin gon' go up. Funny how George has been on YouTube for a long time, and you think he would get like somebody to teach him how to speak English properly. Like, I love you, George, but like, you're always he's always saying like, the price gonna go up. I'm making fun of him. I like him though. He's a good guy. He's been around a long time. You can't hate on anyone that's pushed the space forward and has dedicated that much of their time. He does 2 streams a day now. I find his streams extremely boring. I find the information he gives you is most of the stuff that we've gone over, talked about, or Crypto Love will break down for you. I think if you watch me, Crypto Love, and not to hate, but I mean, I love you, George, man. I shouldn't even, I'm done. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. I just like to be honest, and I can't watch George anymore. I did hate, maybe I've watched an entire episode of his, maybe twice. So it's funny how you can make a living doing that. Why did Bitcoin go down? And he's like, F2 pool, and we're going to talk about F2 pool and how F2 pool took the price down one more time. I'm with George. I don't know why I'm thinking about George right now. I'm just thinking about other YouTubers. They're popping into my head. So GMT, if it can make gains of 55%, however, that daily is not in our flavor. The daily's not in our flavor, and, you know, there's some issues there, for sure. Bit of hidden bearish divergence. You got to swing up to swing up. On the long end there. Swing down. Man. GMT stepping. It could move here. You know, my trading style is low stochastics touching the 21 inside of a bull flag. I'm all over it. That should make a move to the upside. I like what I'm seeing there. The 1 hour also should make a nice pump to the upside here. The measured move is $4.99, $5 from $3.19. We could see this thing make a bit of a push to the upside. However, I'm just weary of the daily. Look at the daily. Yikes. Turn it to the downside there, and it's far away from the 21. 12 hour also needs to come down to the 21. I've seen both things occur. That's why it's like you're taking a gamble. You just have to know it's a higher risk trade when the daily's not with you. It's a higher risk trade when the daily is not in your favor. Okay? Again, I'm not a financial advisor. You're going to have to figure out all these things on your own as you learn how to trade. I'm just trying to jumpstart your learning curve, give you that education. APY on cake is... APY on cake is 161%. Did they really raise it? To get people back in the game? I mean, that would incentivize people to jump on in. Let's look at PancakeSwap Finance right now. You're saying it went up. I mean, I'm excited to hear that. Because I'm farming right now. I'm always farming. 60% on the Cake BNB farm that I'm in. Look at the pool with 67. Flexible 90. 84. It has gone up. It has gone up. Locked APY. I can't see it here. So the locked APY you're telling me is probably up to 161. Stay cake and earn more cake. That's what I'm doing, baby. Interesting. You can earn Seek 84%. 84%. I mean, you can get GMT. Look at this. You can get Steppen for your cake right now, and Steppen's been banging on them. Imagine getting 83% of Steppen 2 weeks ago, and then Steppen bangs on them. I'm telling you, they always have the hottest coins, too, that are worth getting into. Look, they got a GMT. I mean, all you got to do is take some cake in there and get 82% back of GMT coin. And then GMT's been up. So think say you open this 2 weeks ago. You put $5,000 in the GMT pool. I'm just saying. 1 month you make residuals back. I mean, you're up 365%. You open up the farm on March 28th, less than a month ago. And then you also make an extra 82% back on whatever you put down. If you put $5,000 in there, look at that. I mean, that's how you make money. That's passive stake. That's how you make money doing passive staking, everybody. Wow, so Cake's changing the game. I like it. Cake bringing up more money, doing their thing, baby. And here's all the cake pools that finished. Again, I find good coins here. Ertho was a good coin, right? S-Fund was a good coin. Cetify, right? THG was a hot coin. So, wow, Cake stepping up their game. I'd like to see the locked APY. I'm not sure why I can't see that. Amazing, though. And if you don't know how to do this, the first Friday of every month, I do a DeFi course for $125. It's the best course you'll ever take. It's live. I show you how to make them wallets from scratch, stay secure, how to import all the different chains. So you could do this stuff on Phantom. You could do it on Matic. You could do it on Cake for Pancake and BNB. I show you the 7 premier chains and how to interact with them all. It really will teach you how to actually even be a smarter investor, because it'll teach you more about the entire space. You'll get educated about what's happening in cryptocurrency. So I highly suggest you jump on in. Oh, these are the cake pools here. Sorry, I was looking at them and I didn't have them up. 84%, 88, 9 flexible staking, right? I mean, look, you could earn right here on the GMT pool. It's over. Did it end? It finished. No, right here, earn GMT. And there's 19 million cake staked right there, making 82%. Just saying. If you're not making money passively, at least with 5 to 10% of your portfolio, I don't know what you're doing. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, but you got to do it. Had a decent night at Papa John's, $1.99. Shout out to my man. Love you, brother. So there could be, I think there's still some cake coming out of the juice, man. 25,200 subscribers and climbing. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't clicked on the subscriber button, please help the lifer and the community. You don't do Dojo Shib. Seems like you don't like them. I have Shib. I own Shiba Inu. It's part of the title. Everyone likes to think someone doesn't like something. Always be positive. Always think someone loves everything. It's better off to think someone loves something than that they don't like something. If you're thinking other people don't like things, it's because you don't like things. And that's your mentality. And I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? You're habitually not liking something, so you think someone else doesn't like something when they don't talk about it. We project ourselves into everybody. So if you love everybody, you love yourself. If you're happy with other people, you're happy with yourself. If you're not constantly nitpicking others, then you're not constantly nitpicking yourself. You know what I'm saying? I was looking at Bolt last night. Might have got a little bit of a move. Scalp. C100R, we made a little 8%. Nothing crazy. A little more now. Look at that. 11% gains out of R. We talked about this pumping to the upside. We got a little bit of a move out of R. We went over this on the channel yesterday. R, right? Let's take a look at the show real quick. Look at Bitcoin dominance. Wow, so it's breaking out of this channel. Not a good sign. We didn't want to see that. We want to see Bitcoin dominance stay in this and break back down, right? However, it is getting overbought on the 4-hour. I'd like to see Bitcoin dominance and right now, come on down. This would be good alt trading if this trends back down to the bottom of the trend here and the 1-hour comes on back down. That'd be great alt trading. That's what we're going to be looking for. All right? That's what we're going to be looking for. We take a look at the total market cap of all of cryptocurrency. We're getting rejected again by my resistance at $1.91 trillion, $1.92 trillion. All right? Overbought on the 1-hour. 4-hour flipping on us, though, with momentum, suggesting that we can get that move with a higher low to the upside. I like what I'm seeing. Again, though, this is making a rising wedge. Rising wedges break down 68% of the time to the downside. We would have to come back to the 181 support region. All right, let's see. Can the 1-hour go sideways up here or come out, dip back in, and then can the 4-hour take us out? I want to see us get above $1.95 trillion. That's going to be the sweet spot if we can get above $1.95 trillion. That's what we're looking at. All right, that's what we're looking at. The Dow Jones, as we showed you, we got the futures cooking. 233.90, 224. They're still holding pretty nicely. It's a good sign for Bitcoin if the Dow futures can hold bullish. Total 3 is the entire market cap of all of the little altcoins. All of the alts. And look, we got this in this shoulder, head and a shoulder, pointing to the upside with even more momentum on the 4-hour than, yeah, I like what I'm seeing here. And to me, it's just forming this wedge. Rising wedge could break down. But because the way the 4-hour is looking, suggesting we're going to push back up. I would love to break through this resistance. We got two big more resistances there. Run at $754 billion and $775 billion. Can we get to 775? Even if we just get rejected there, I'll be good with that. That's what we're looking at. That's what I like to see. U.S. teller dominance, something I like to look at every single day as well. It's in this falling wedge. 68% chance of break to the upside. Broke out, broke back into the pattern is what I'm suggesting here. Does have a measured move on out. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. 1 hour suggesting we are going to get a move here. So watch your Bitcoins, right? Watch your altcoins. It basically says that for the afternoon, we're going to get a little bit of a pump in tether dominance, and Bitcoin might struggle or go sideways. So not the best afternoon to trade. This Thursday afternoon is not going to be the best afternoon to be trading, in my humble opinion. Maybe in the evening, once the 1 hour resets on the stochastics RSI, we're going to have a better probability of some winning trades. But right now, the overall environment isn't too juicy, all right? Isn't too juicy. Let's look at the strong coins on CoinMarketCap. Look at CALO. We went over CALO yesterday, down a little bit today. I'm not saying it's a strong coin. I'm just kind of was the last thing on the screen there from yesterday. So look at this ZRX up, banging on them, up 41%. KAVA. We talked about KAVA and KAVASwap, right? Theta Network. Once it gets above 4 and holds that, it's going to be big. Monero back at 274, kicking it. And PancakeSwap, EOS, basic attention token, a nice utility token. I love that. I got into it a long time ago. I sold it, though, at 120. I was sick of holding it for years. Got in at 30 and 40 and sold it at 120, though. It did a nice 3.5x, 4x. Held it for 2 years. Icon, 83. I like Icon. I've been holding that for a long, long time. That's a long time hold. That XEC's been in the game, too, as well. And the Kyber Network, KNC, and Zilliqua getting a little bit of a move. Everything else kind of flat for the day. We're going to look at KAVA, too. Talking about KAVASwap coming out, has a lot of news. If you look at it on CoinMomo, CoinMomo is going to be your premier site. And no, they didn't pay me to say that. I just found CoinMomo, and I like the way they set it up. I like the way I navigate it. It works for me, so I believe it'll work for you. So I go to CoinMomo, you type in KAVA, and you're going to be able to see a lot of news coming into this quarter and into the following quarters coming out. Let's take a look at KAVA. KAVASwap also coming out. KAVA Lend, which is hard. All these three things could pump the price. Look, but April 30th, we had a mint token launch, right? April 22nd, KAVA and DXP AMA. They're going to kind of really explain what they're doing. The foundation launch. The mainnet comes out on May 3rd. I mean, a lot of times coins pump into the mainnet, and the mainnet could create a big deal. Liquidity staking in ETH Bridge on May 31st. A lot of news coming out for KAVA compared to a lot of other coins. They're really like getting forward and beginning to build. They really just do not care. So KAVA. So we're suggesting that the dominance will pump up a little bit, break through, but then we'll hopefully continue to the downside on that 4 hour. We look at the daily. Daily's actually getting ready to reset again, and we didn't get much of a push for Bitcoin. It's actually showing some signs of bearishness. I have to tell everybody why. Just my instincts in trading are feeding me that knowledge. Like, I wish we had dumped way harder, and Bitcoin had gotten more of a push up. But anything could happen. We'll take it one day at a time. But right now, from what I've seen, the movement of the Stokes, I would have liked more push up on Bitcoin and more push down. However, Bitcoin at 42,007 getting a bit of a pump to the upside. Let's look at that 5-minute chart that we were looking at. Where was that 5-minute chart here? Was it on the Kraken? Where did I put that 5-minute? For some reason, I was using Kraken recently. There it is. Look, I mean, we just called this pump to the upside out of this flag. Measured move was 42,850. And there you go. Why? We had double bottom on the stochastics. MACD was starting to turn. When I looked at the smaller time frame, it did look bullish to me. It did look bullish to me. Get rid of these projections for now on the 1 hour projection. See if we get rejected here. Breakthrough resistance would be really nice. However, I think this is a bull trap. I'm not really feeling this move here. Highly more likely we just get pulled back into that resistance bar, into the sandbox. What's up, lifers? Let's make this a beautiful day, starting off with a beautiful live stream. Finally, first thing in the morning. Shout out to J Cobra, my man. Good morning, lifers. Happy to be here with everybody. I think it's very nice to start early. Sam, consider this for the future, please. Ha, that's funny. I have so much more going on in my morning, man. I like to work out. I like to get ready. 8 to 10 is a big morning for me. Then I start at 10 o'clock. My show is around my life, man. I appreciate you, though. Yeah, I'm going to change the time because of one guy. But I appreciate you, man. Thank you, Guacamole. I know you'd like the earlier time, but it's just not going to happen, my man. Not happening. Appreciate it, though. Thanks, but no. Grace Protocol moved over to the tethering. Should be able to hobble through the rest of the stream with the internet. I'll take them super chats over. Crypto Lifer, super chat, HNT, New, Hero, and Bake. Ooh, Bake, man. You should invite Elon Musk on your show, sir, in my opinion. I would love to. Send him an email. HNT, New, Hero, and Bake. Keep pamping it, Bitcoin. Let's go. Peep, send in the super chats for them deep dives. What surprises can we expect today? Pump to what level? You never know. Else go BTC. What are else? ELTs? Come on, peeps. Let's get them likes up. Smash that like button, man. Can see if anything is baking with Bake. Tori McFarland. We'll take a look at that. Super chats, HNT, New, Hero, and Bake. I need to get info into DeFi really bad. I have too much money in my long-term bags to not be earning anything on it as it sits and grows. Yeah, man. It's just foolish, bro. I'm stuck on I-95 traffic, so I had to load up your dream and give a like. Load up your D-Dream. Your live stream. Thank you, brother. In my opinion, you're way smarter than BitBoy Crypto because he sold VeChain, Kadena, and the Graph. I don't think you would do that. No, I would not. I still have my VeChain. I still have my Graph, and I have a little bag of Kadena that I'm DCAing into. Got into your Cake, baby. Sam, I think Cake just upgraded. You're going to need to migrate to a new. Okay, no worries, man. Thanks, man, for telling me that. I appreciate that. We'll have to migrate Cake. I'll make a video of how to migrate your Cake. We'll get everyone caked up. 5 to 10%. Okay, Sam, I'll step up my game here. Your word is gold. Thanks. I've been doing Cake staking for the last week. OC Benji, man, you've been doing them. Locked APY. Not live yet in V2. Oh, it's not live yet in V2. Thank you for saying that. Just added a few hundred Cake to the pool. F it. Scotty Swing, man. Why you hate? I'm not hating on George. Everyone says, why are you hating on George? I don't understand when I say that I don't, when I try to watch someone they're boring, that's not hating on them, right? Like if I went and hang out with somebody and the guy was a boring person to hang out with, and then I hung out with someone else and the guy was like, yo, telling jokes and he was actually entertaining. Some people are boring, some people are entertaining. Like, right? I'll be honest, like BitBoy's way more interesting to watch than George. I'm not hating on George when I say that. I'm telling you that me and my personality find George hard to watch. I'm not hating on the dude. I'm just telling you how I feel about him. I'm being honest. I'm just being honest. Like, I'm just telling you how I feel. I'm not trying to be like, not hating on the guy. I actually love the dude. I think he's great for this. I think anyone that shows up every day and talks about crypto and gets more people into the space does amazing. You know? You gone messed up. We're all George. You gone messed up. I know, right? SHIB setting up for a massive move. We're going to look at that. Is this the stuff dreams are made of? Every day, baby, every day. Best TA in the game. Thank you. Crypto Lifer, Kadena announced a $100 million grant program. I've seen that. Your knowledge is a gift to the world, man. Thank you for sharing. Abdominal Rain Man, Spaghetti Rigetti, man. I love you, brother. Let's take a look at HNT and New here. And remember, I got to sign off pretty early today. So you get me when you have me, and then I got to make it. I got to split like a banana. Yeah, I said it. It was corny. I get it. HNT, man, back to 19. Actually, I got to look at it here on a different chart. I want to see it on the Binance. I got to see its hold. So we talked about it. I mean, it was in the sweet spot right there in the golden pocket. Broke down a little bit lower. It's at a new support line at the 786 Fibonacci. I see this kind of emerging cup and handle. It's in a consistent uptrend because people keep buying it and mining it. So if you think about it, this is its uptrend. It got speculative with the market when the market pulled it up. But it came back down to its fair value. And honestly, it's $20, you know, and I see HNT getting all the way back to $70. However, it's going to be a longer move now with more people holding and staking and getting into, you know, adding to the network and all that. I believe it will take some time, you know. I personally don't, I'm not going to buy this or trade it. I think it's had its run. The time to get in when we first looked at it was down here at $1, $3, $5. Run it up to $50 and sell it, make a nice 9x and ride off into the sunset. You put like 30 grand in there, you make more money than anyone who would have mined it for 5 years. I'm not trying to be rude. I mean, you know why? I've been in this game a long time, and the more I see it, the more I'm like, you know what? I'm speculating, trading these things to the high. The big move comes in the big pumps. That's the big money there, and then they suck everybody in for the long-term gains. And again, there's nothing wrong with the long-term gains. I'm just into the speculative moves. I think you end up richer at the end of it all. Then you can go buy your own company and then sell your own miners. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's all a gimmick at one point if you're not the one making the product. That's how I look at it. I only watched George because he had Legos in the background. Facts. I love George, man. George is Nakamoto. Wait till see George sees you in Decentraland. Yeah, right? If anyone is boring, it's JRNY. Initiation of crypto drama war. BitBoys sell it all at 40K. George plays with Legos, enough said. So do I, man. I don't have time anymore, but I used to when I had no life. Interesting. Now I see what you're saying. I used to play with a lot of Legos when I didn't have a full-time job, you know. You guys are funny, man. Let's take a look at new Cypher. But as long as it holds this 19 area, it's going to boom back up. And it's very oversold in the daily. Highly likely you're at a bottom here for HNT. All right, check. 1 2 1 2. Sorry, had to clear my nasals there. Didn't feel like you guys had to sit through that while I cleared my nasal. Let's take a look at new, which is new Cypher, isn't it not? On Coinbase. So it had a pump, had a dump, had a pump, had a dump. It's got upward trajectory. Does it have hidden bullish divergence on like a bigger time frame, like the daily or the weekly? Yeah, weekly has slight hidden bullish divergence. Very oversold in the 5-day. 5-day says this thing's about to blast. Interesting. Have you ever traded the 5-day? We've been using it here and there the last 6 months. Never really traded it before that. I'm a 3-day guy. I started using the 3-day chart. It's cool to find charts other people don't use. That way you'll be in on trades other people aren't in on, right? And you'll see things that they don't see. So that's why you can make your own time frames. But that's a falling wedge. However, this thing looks like it gets pumped and dumped to the upside a lot, right? I'm not a fan of this, but, you know, 3 days says guess that you're at a bottom. Previous resistance and support. Look, resistance there. Resistance, fell through, came back, resistance, blasted off, bounce, and another bounce. I mean, this has been a significant line of support and resistance at 37 for new Cypher. I'm bullish on it. High risk, high reward. Look at the smaller time frames. 1 hour actually wants to push to the upside as well, suggesting you are at a bottom for new Cypher. Interesting. 4 hours is the only bearish thing pushing down, but again, you're at that low point. You even have some bullish divergence on the 4 hour. You have swing down to swing down, but you have a nice swing to the upside here on the RSI, which suggests that that could be your bottom as well on the local time frame. This is interesting. Getting very, you know, it's high risk, high reward in my humble opinion. High risk, high reward to jump in on that, to saddle in on that right now. High risk, high reward. There's no guarantees you're going to nail it. I feel indifferent about that trade. I personally wouldn't take it. I'd have to know a lot about the project and really like the project. Be DCAing in and be like, that's a steal. You know what I'm saying? If the market can rip back up, that is a steal. But again, there's a lot of ifs to this trade. There's a lot of ifs to the trade. Let's take a look at Hero. It's been a while since we looked at Hero. Did it bottom? Did it finally bottom? Did it go to 3 cents? It went to 3.5. Funny, I never picked up a bag of this yet. I cannot believe my instincts have held strong. I have refused to dollar cost average into this, and now it's the lowest it's ever been. When it was here, I was so mad I didn't get in. Then when I saw it skyrocket, I was like, I should get in, and then I just waited it out. Then it came here, and I was like, I should buy some. Then I was like, I should probably buy some. Then I pumped it. I was like, I missed it. I knew I should have got the bottom. Wow. I just been waiting out this coin, and wow, they're bleeding it dry. Whoever, I believe it's the people who started the project, they have to be the ones selling this thing off because like no one else has it anymore. This is some insider shading. This is weird, man. Because like, why would you dump your own project like that? Again, I could be starting rumors, so I don't want to say that. I don't know what's happening. But I do believe in this project. I believe it's going to be amazing. You're going to have to like sit inside, this gigantic machine. It's going to put you into the metaverse. I mean, it's unbelievable. 200% gains coming. I'd put $2 grand into this right now and lose it. This is something I would put $2 grand into it and be willing to just lose it, because it's just so low right now for what it does and for where it's been. And I just can't believe speculation alone doesn't have people taking nibbles of it. Either they're messed up and they're going to zero and the project isn't coming out the way it should, which looks pretty weird to me. Dang, man, Hero. Like, this is a known bottoming pattern. It looks something like this. It's getting tight inside the channel, right? Falling wedge wants to break up 68% of the time. Oversold on the 4-hour, oversold in the daily. This thing is beat to the ground. I mean, 5 days beat, you know, everything. Does it even have a weekly chart? Like, wow. I can't believe I did not jump into this yet. It called my name so many times, and I think it's a great... It's very rare, I think, a project is this good, and I won't jump into it. I must have spidey senses, like, because this is weird. Normally, I would have got caught up, like, here or here, at least 500. And that's another reason, everybody. That's why dollar cost average 500 bucks at a time. I'm telling you, 250 at a time. I might have 100 grand saved, 200 grand saved. I'm still not going to throw 2 grand. I'm very cautious with my money. I know how to make the money long, baby. Make that money long. Just because you got it doesn't mean you have to use it. Use it the right way. Use it sparingly. You know what I'm saying? Make it last. You know? I took a small amount of money. I made it into a larger amount of money. I'm not just going to go and squander what took me so long to make. You know what I'm saying? And get where I'm at today. Those investment decisions helped me start my YouTube channel, gave me the clarity to quit a job, to not have to work for someone, to then begin to build my own business. So all the decisions I made in life got me to this point. It's about saving money. Taking care of yours. The first thing you have to know how to do is save your money. If you can't save money, you're going to end up broke. You got to learn how to save money. That's step one. Then you have to learn how to invest that money. You might actually, my first few investments didn't go so well. So you save money, you invest them, you lose it. You're back to the working again, figuring out how to get back to where you were. And that's the struggle. But if you keep going, eventually you dig yourself out and you realize that over time, you will win. You will win. And these are life lessons that I will teach you. I'm not like a 24-year-old kid, you know, from the Bible Belt trying to teach you how to trade. You know what I'm saying? I'm showing you my real life experiences. Like, I've grinded my way up through life. And it's taken me a lot longer than most because I did it like step by step. All right? And again, I made many mistakes and I made many failures. And I consider myself a failure for a long time. Okay? And I beat myself up and I went through a lot of mental pain and anguish. Depression, ADHD, you name it. I gave myself every excuse in the book for why I couldn't get where I needed to go. And I like admitting it now because I can feel that struggle. And that struggle helps me teach other people how to get out of that struggle and how to find themselves, because I learned what it was like. And if you didn't go through the pain and the anguish, then you would never be able to be a good teacher. That pain gave me the ability to teach, gave me what I have now today, and what really is the core of my business. So my failures became my successes, and that's the true story to everyone. If you look at any successful person, they'll tell you the exact thing again, that through every failure was their success. Like, they were able to extrapolate some positive affirmation out of every loss that they incurred through life, you know. Nothing worth anything was ever easy. Send a super chat if you want the TA. Damn, taking shots at everyone. At least you aim up. Shots fired. Crypto Wheeler, email cryptolifers@gmail. Super chat, Bake, Seller, and GRT. Exercise that intuition. Almost all the meta went 10x. Can you please look up Opulus? We like Opal. New and Keep are now threshold T. What does that mean? Lifer, I'm new to the community. Do you mind letting us know how to sign up for the DeFi class you offer, please? It sounds legit. Appreciate you, man. Grateful, my bro. Put me on to you. Yeah, just there's a link below the video, and you can sign up to the class. Yeah, real simple. Just hit the link below the video, sign up to the class. It'll get you going. So grateful when you share your life lessons. It gives us perspective and faith that we can grow from our pain. Thank you. Anything where something is wrapped in pain. It really is, man. I don't know why, but it is. It really is. Lots of people buying near when the price is high. Would you stay away until the price dips? Except nature. I'm back getting my morning dose of the lifer. Shout out to Carlos Diaz, my man. Why did you stop getting your morning dose, man? You get sick if you don't take that dose. Any thoughts on Phantom? Nature, easy, and abundant. Always. No other MetaMask course out there covers what the Lifer teaches. You'll know what the Lifer knows and more about how to navigate through the many gems in 2022. T-Threshold is a coin on KuCoin. Thank you. Now I know. Can you talk about the Stoke RSI versus the RSI? Yes. I mean, we'll go over it right now. Let's take a look at Hero, HNT, New, and Hero. And Bake. We got to go over Bake. My baby Bake. Bake actually got some love 2 weeks ago. Finally got a little bit of a movement. We got into Bake when it was only had a BNB pair, when nobody knew about the thing. It was down in the dumps. But Bake is back at its low again. It went to 50 cents. Can you believe that? At one point, it was all the way up to $8, right? We got in for the BNB pair, and we did like an 8X on this thing. And then it was time to move on. You know, it isn't a cup and handle for Bake. Ugly cup and handle, but it could break on out. Daily wants to push to the upside, right? Again, though, I'm not a fan of it. I used to love this coin. It had the best NFT market in the game, and it was supposed to be awesome and amazing and popular, and it just kind of died off, and like nobody talks about it anymore. I was really a big influencer, like bringing Bake to the game. Wasn't contacted by the company or anything. I just found Bake early, and I was making gains on Bake, and I was using Bake and staking Bake, and I probably still have some things staked on the Bake website right now. Been a long time since I've been to BakeRyswap.org, but like, it was really the premier site at one point. I mean, BakeRyswap was hot. It had a lot going for it that a lot of other coins didn't. Trade your favorite NFTs now. Service not available in your region. Our website is no longer providing service for certain regions. Your IP is... Look, you can't even go to Bake now in the United States. See, like, this is what's going on, man. So strange, you know. What are else, man? Else, go BTC. Keep pamping it, Bitcoin, let's go. Funny, I don't know what else are. 420 Bake Pump, coincidence? SHIB looking prime for a move. Check Dogecoin. Yeah, that Bake run 9-10, sheesh. I'm here every morning just letting the universe know. Thank you, Carlos Diaz. You're the man, dude. You're inspiring. Shout out to Dara Bowler. Thank you very much. Somebody said Cake had a migration. Look, it had some love yesterday. I know. Sam, are you stocking up on VeChain? I have enough. I bought like 2 to 3 grand of it, around 2 cents, and I'll just keep holding it. Coinbase Pro only, and I'm making a mistake, or is it smart to stay with one exchange? You got to have multiple. You got to have KuCoin. You got to have BolsaDex or Binance US and Binance. In my opinion, you got to have 4 or 5 exchanges, just because new coins are coming out all the time, and you have to know how to navigate decentralized. Like, you have to know how to buy a coin before it gets on the exchanges. That's how you 100x and 50x. That's how you make big money. You get a coin on the low when no one's talking about it, and then it ends up on KuCoin and other places, and it explodes. Let's take a look at Seller and GRT. These are earlier super chats from the beginning of the morning. Let's take a look at Seller and GRT. Yeah, to me, it's highly likely we're going to get rejected by Bitcoin here. It did a nice pump. It did a nice pump, but it's highly likely it's going to get rejected. This is big picture here. This is my big picture idea for Bitcoin. And it's like right at resistance again. It's really got to break through, in my humble opinion. And why does Alex Becker say opinion? Like, he doesn't know how to say the word opinion. Like, where is he from? Like, opinion. Like, what is that? You know what I'm saying? I always wonder that when I watch his show. He's like, you know, my opinion. And I'm like, why does he say opinion like that? Like, he doesn't have to say it like that. Like, it's okay. I heard he's from Massachusetts, too, which is, so he lives right. He grew up around me. Why does he talk differently than me? You know? I don't get it. Look, this is a rising wedge in the 5-minute. Rising wedges break down 68% of the time. I mean, that's getting vertical. That's getting vehicular homicidal. You know, like that wants to dump down on you. Highly likely it's going to break down. There was our Twisted Sister. See? I'll teach you the Twisted Sister. Pretty awesome. Like, price action was coming up in this, and I said 68% chance it breaks down. I said, so what you do is you make the upward trend and the downward trend, and you like, if it comes up and it comes down here, it's making the downward trend, which will pump up later, or it's going to end up in this upper trend and then bump out of it.
And what it did is it got tight in this. You made a tight channel, and then it blasted out of the tight channel. Look at that movement, though. That's insane. That's why I called it Twisted Sister. I made it up one day. Figured it, you know, cool little way to track price action. And again, like I keep showing everyone, the big picture for Bitcoin is this idea here. I posted it to my trading group. They're privy. I was up at 6 a.m., 7 a.m. posting charts, going over a bunch of different stuff, looking at what the market was giving us. Wasn't like that great this morning. We got a nice pump last night and took some gains out of the market. That was about it. But look, this 4-hour wants to push to the upside. Like if we just kind of negate the other smaller time frames and look at it for what it is, we defended this area. We should push back up to the upside and get our move. Measured move, if we do break out of this, is 61,900, like back basically into regular playing mode with the all-time high. And like that could change everything. That could change everything. It really could. Let's look at GRT. People seem to like GRT. It's getting some more momentum recently for whatever reason. And it's a bit of a, I mean, that's ugly though. To me, this is what I see happening. I mean, it was in this, it's like making a bearish flag here that it tried to break out of and broke back into. See that? It's a descending triangle that, I mean, honestly, it's sad to say. Like, I don't know what's up with this project. I bought a bag of it too, just so you know, but like, and this is probably highly likely not going to occur because usually when I see these things low, they don't go much lower. But at the same time, I mean, see what the 1 hour does, but it's more sideways right now. GRT. If it can break on out, to me it looks like more like a bearish descending triangle. 68% chance of break to the downside. If it breaks up and go back to 80 cents. To me, the only hope this project has is if the whole market rips up again and it just gets taken up with the whole market. But I don't think enough people know about it. They don't realize that it's like the Google that you can search. I don't know if it's irrelevant. I don't know if the team gave up on it. I don't hear enough about it. I don't see them do any publicity. It just doesn't get that much love. Like, it's not an EGLD. It's not a Phantom. I'm almost sad that I parked money in it, honestly. You know, you speculate, and sometimes you don't speculate it correctly. Like, I did my research and found out things other people didn't know about this and felt like that deep information was going to give me that move. However, like, I got in at 30 cents, and when it went up to 30, you know, and then it went up to like around $3 almost, damn near. And I did a 10x on this thing. But then I sold half, and then when I start DCAing in these areas, thinking I caught the lows, and then so I ended up probably break even maybe losing some money on GRT. It's been a worse investment for me. It wasn't a lot of money, $2,000, but at the same time, like, you know, that money could have been in other projects. So yeah, this is something that I took a shot on. I did my research, and it's been lackluster. I have to be honest. You know, it's been lackluster. Let's take a look at Seller. You don't win if I win every investment I ever made, I'd be a liar, right? So I don't want to be a liar. So I like to show vulnerability every once in a while and say, hey, yeah, man, I took a shot. Again, though, I wasn't a fool. I didn't go putting 50 grand and half my life savings on it, and I didn't go all in. You know, I put what I was willing to lose, and you know, and again, I could hold it for 2 years, and that thing might go back to $5 and end up paying me. I'll hold it. Once I have something that speculative and I haven't seen it in that long, it's like, it is what it is. Look, resistance right there. We bounce. That is previous support, and we're getting a nice bounce here for Seller. I could see Seller making a move back up to 10. The daily suggests yes. You got momentum on the 4 hour, and you're probably overbought. Even right now, actually, the 1 hour wants to pump. So you actually might get a movement here out of Seller in the next, I don't know, a few hours. It's in this bull pennant, looking pretty tight. There's your measured move for Seller. Could be a double bottom for Seller there too. Bit of a cup with a handle there. Seller back up to about 6 cents on my radar. Not my trade of the day. I don't know if I'm really all over it right now, but it does show some signs of love for Seller right now. Few minutes on the difference between RSI and RSI. All right, so take a look. What you want to do when you're doing stuff like this, right, is you're going to want to make the RSI nice and big. And really, what you want to do is you want to go to the daily, because the daily is going to give you the best way to look at the RSI and the SRSI. So, like, here it is. I mean, the idea is this. Like, the RSI as I talk about the RSI, it's like the express train, all right? And the stochastics is like the local train. If you ever lived in New York, a lot of our trains will skip like 12 or 15 stops. They'll go like a whole distance, but then they'll have a local train that's making the little stops in the middle, all right? So the point of the story is this. Like, if you're trading RSI, you want to buy a low RSI close to the dotted line. Sorry about that. I never wrote look first and leap. Out of nowhere, that just started showing up. Really freaks me out a little bit, because it's like, what's going on? Why is it doing that? I don't know. It's pretty strange. Anyway. But here, you're low on the RSI, and then you ride it till you get above, and then you get out. Now, if you never even knew what the Stokes were, this would be the trade, right? In, out somewhere in these regions. And that's how you would trade the RSI, the relative strength index. However, as the RSI moved up, it really only gives you buy signals near the dotted line. Anything after that, you're kind of in speculation zone. Like, you try to buy the middle RSI, you don't really know. It could dump on you. Like, you try to buy the high RSI, you're definitely buying too high. So to me, the RSI really gives one buy signal, and that's near the dotted line or the divergence near around the dotted line. But the stochastics, look, like, you could have come up here, and when the stochastics came down right there, they kind of rounded again and gave you another entry right here. They also rounded again in this zone and gave you another entry right there. You go to a smaller time frame and speculate on that same area, and then you could be getting in on the stochastics here, here, right? So in an uptrend, when trending up, stochastics give you multiple entries. Whatever they round, they're giving you entries. RSI is really only giving you one. So the RSI does this to there, but the stochastics is doing this in between. The stochastics is an RSI on the RSI, if that makes any sense. It's a speculative momentum indicator based on inside of it. It's basically getting more minute inside of the RSI, if that makes sense, right? And I trade in there. There's a stochastic, okay? I trade the stochastic RSI. I use the stochastics on the RSI. Basically, what I'm doing is I'm just trying to get more sensitive readings out of the RSI by adding a momentum indicator to the RSI. That's why I use the stochastics RSI. Not to be confused with the stochastics. Other people are using stochastics. Let me point this out. They look identical. Look, stochastic. You could be putting the stochastic on right now, and it's pretty similar, right? But it's not the stochastics RSI. Almost identical in a way, but it's just not the stochastics RSI. All right? Stochastics RSI is a little smoother. Changes, you know, look, it's up here with a movement up here, not down here twice. All right? Probably going to screen grab these 4 minutes to have saved. Just sold all my link to Pool and Cake, said YOLO. Probably a smart idea. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, but honestly, I have a bunch of link. I might sell that for freaking cake too. Thanks so much for talking about VeChain and Dogelon Mars. Elon Samwise. We'll take a look at Elon. This is Dogelon Mars. I own a huge bag of it, like $7,000 US. Like, I'm not joking. Like, I am not joking. So, like, I hope it makes me 100 grand, right? So I have high speculation on Dogelon Mars, Elon USDT. All right, bouncing off the 706 there. You know, we talked. Look, we went over this. If you were in my trading group, we drew this little cup and handle here. It boomed out of it, came back down to resistance and support. 706 boomed up. Now it's at the 618. It's in the golden pocket right now. Dogelon Mars, speculative coin as well. High risk, high reward. Showing signs of life though, and it's saying it doesn't want to go lower than this 625 region, and it's not that far from its all-time high. If you compare to a lot of the other coins, a lot of coins are like down in the dumps right now. Dogelon Mars is not. It's interesting. Thank you for going into the Stokes. I will add the info to my beginner's course notes. Mr. Spot On, let's go lifer. What's going on, man? Yeah, that dude Thomas Crowlow, they try to call him Mr. Spot On. I'm gonna blow him out the water. He's my next I just pick YouTubers that I aim for, and I'm just, and if you watch another YouTuber, he's going to teach you how to become a good YouTuber. He tells you to pick a YouTuber and aim for them. Be like, all right, I'm going to out membership. I'm going to get more subscribers than this guy in the next year. So I pick YouTubers that are way ahead of me, and I just go for them, and I try to eat them alive. You know what I'm saying? And try to just chew through them. Just chew right through them, you know? XCAD's been on our radar. It's a hot coin. Also gives you the ability to like sell, like YouTubers to sell stuff. Look at this. XCAD banged on them like 54% gains now coming out of XCAD. We were all over it on the YouTube channel. We went over it together. We went over it on the screen share. And we talked about it in depth. Actually used it as a teaching moment because this looked a lot like this. And we even looked at it. They looked very similar. And it actually behaved exactly like it. You can even take a fractal and you can see how fractalized they look identical to each other. You take bars pattern. Look at this. You do the same thing here. I mean, look how similar they look. That's kind of that loop there. That's that big loop there. And then it's spiked out. Like, you can even match them up. Look at this. That's insane. I mean, that's identical. Fractals are amazing. They're going to teach you so much. Like, you'll see something in something. It'll blow your mind. It'll blow your mind, you know. Interesting. Bitcoin getting the push. Bang. Look, there's my measured move. Look at that. We called it earlier today. Look at it right there. My measured move, 42,850. Look at that. How do we do that? We made this little flag, and then we pulled this line here, and we called that the measured move. And I just love when the TA plays out the way it's supposed to, huh? It's a beautiful thing, eh? Now you made a little flag here too. And then you got a measured move here. And that was what you did. I mean, it's amazing. Cake APY now 162%, but number cake staked is down. That's fine, man. Don't worry about it. Why are you stressing? I wouldn't stress any of that. Long-term goals, man. Long-term goals. This live always blows my mind. Amazing insight and knowledge given out here. KDA Moon now, sir. Fed talks later. See what way the market moves after that. FKX check, please. I told you you are Mr. Spot On. I told you you are Mr. Spot On. You're the man, dude. We nailed it. I mean, we nailed it live on the live stream. We showed you this. I went to the 5 minute and I said, I don't know, man. The 5 minute is looking bullish. I think we might get more of a push up out of this movement to the upside. And my instincts held me down to the upside, and we nailed it. We nailed it. Anyone know when screen share happening? Not today. Screen share is today at 6:30 p.m. tonight. 6:30 p.m. Bitcoin pumping 42,859. Can you please do TA on Opulus? We'll take a look at Opulus, which is Opal, right? I believe it's Opal. Get off my lawn. Makes sense. Yeah. DC broadening wedges on Bitcoin 1 hourly, 3 top touch, 2 bottom touch. Possibly. George is great. You're wildin'. You're wildin'. George is a nice guy. I like George. I just can't watch him for more than 10 minutes. 100%, man. I'm the same way. I've been through so much to help others from my past struggles. I sponsor struggling addicts because I've been there and I made it out. I'm happy that you did that, man. Bitcoin is moving up slowly, just squeezing the shorts. Thank you. Shib on the way up. Crypto Baker, my man. Hero, we already went over Hero. It's at the bottom of his barrel. Nice pump for Bitcoin. However, I do see a retracement coming soon. You're getting overbought on the 15-minute and the 1 hour. It's only a matter of time. You went in a straight line the last 4 hours. I mean, that's insanity. Look at that. And we called this. If you were with me yesterday, if you were watching, if you were in my Discord, look at this. If you're in my Discord, I'm one of the only people that drew this because you know what? I normally don't even draw wacky patterns like this. Like, I got lucky on this pattern. Some days I get lucky because I work so hard. I truly believe that. But if we take a look at it here, last night I'm about to go to bed, and I'm looking at Bitcoin, and I'm just like, this thing looks like it's going to blast up. 7:35 p.m., Bitcoin's about to do some movement here. Why don't you go leave me alone and do what you need to do? I don't want to see you even look at me. All right? Thank you. So look at this movement up here, 7.44%. And we're saying that we're going to go to 44,489 is the measured move. So far, we're on our way. It's pretty crazy, but so far, we're on our way. I mean, pretty insane. 42,850 is our next resistance. We did break the resistance, though. Can we bounce off 42,005? I'm Coinbase Pro only. Feel like I'm missing out. You are missing out.
Time to step your game up, my man. Time to step up your game. Yep, and tough love is the best love. So I watched George on 2x speed. Well, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. Boxing definitely are. KuCoin is great. Yeah, he's definitely slipping. Definitely. I have to be honest. Definitely, bro. Yeah, you're throwing money in the garbage. You're like, I don't like money. I just want to trade Coinbase Pro. You do whatever makes you happy, though, man. I can't force you to do anything you don't want to do. Do whatever makes you happy. Join the trading group, and you'll learn what's going down. Hit the Me6 link right here. Join the trading group. Hit the Me6 link right here and join the trading group. $99 a month. Invest in yourself. I see a pump incoming. I love this, man. Show me the charts, and I'll show you the news, baby. Show me the charts, and I'll show you the news. We could be getting a short squeeze going on right now. Let's take a look at the bot that we have here in our Discord. Our Discord has so much information for you. You can even see what's happening to the bots. Like, look. Whale bot wrecked here, and we can see, I bet you there's shorts getting liquidated short on ETH. 31 right now, right? 922. Whale bot wrecked. Liquidated short on Bitcoin at 42,779. 191,000 he had to buy. This guy had to buy $350,000 worth of Bitcoin. Liquidated. They're all getting liquidated. 922. Then you can see who's moving what and where it's going, where the money's flowing on chain analysis. Look at this. This guy just moved 125 million USDT from Binance to an unknown wallet. Why is he taking Tether off of Binance? Interesting. 45 million transfer from an unknown wallet to Binance. He's about to buy some Bitcoin, in my humble opinion. 6,000 Bitcoin transfer from Coinbase to an unknown wallet. Taking Bitcoin off the exchange. $250 million worth of Bitcoin leaving the exchange. Pretty interesting, right? 40,000 USD transfer from an unknown wallet to Binance this morning at 6:18. They were getting ready to pump Bitcoin. See this? If money's flowing into the exchanges, it means they're going to buy something, right? So that's information you get if you're part of the trading group at your fingertips daily. You also get token metrics information. You get so much info at your hand, at your fingertips. It's insane. 42,865. Nice pump for Bitcoin. Nice pump for Bitcoin. Let's do some TA and Opulus, which I believe is Opal. Let's take a look at Opal here on KuCoin. And we like Opal. Ooh, look at Opal. Just banged on him. Just got some love real quick out of nowhere. Didn't actually hit our initial trade there, but look at Opal finally getting some love. Nice pump for Opal on the 1 hour there. It broke resistance too that it's been fighting for a while. Opal breaks on up. Back to resistance though. Interesting. Opal at 56 cents. Total market cap back to $193 trillion. Breaking through that resistance, trying to get into there and break through. Bulls must hold this level. We did. We broke through. We broke back above it. That was amazing. That was an amazing move. The Dow Jones now about to open in 3 minutes. And look at it now. It's pumping nicely. 239 on the futures. 227. The Dow will open green. Market looking nice. Bitcoin at 42.8. Nice morning to be alive, baby. But we will get a pullback or a sideways action at one point. And it's coming not too long from now. I want you guys to get ready. Get your, stop losses. Get your pullback. Pullback is coming. Pullback is coming. Everyone, I have to cancel the live stream right now, 9:30. I now have to break down these screens and get ready to head on to my house. Appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on into the live. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you all. Good morning, Lifer. The market is looking saucy for now. Michael Pa with another $500 super chat. $500 in super chats. Cheers to you, Michael Pa. Unbelievable. Thank you for moving the balls in my jar. Thank you for moving my balls around. Appreciate that. Maya's missing. PA is back. Michael Pa, man. Michael Pa. What a legend, dude. Dude, Michael. This is insane, Michael. Like, Michael, are you part of the Discord, man? Please get yourself like a year subscription to the Discord, man. Moving balls, baby. Michael Pa is Michael Saylor. I mean, he may be at this point. Like, we don't know what's going on, but shout out to Michael Pa. We're going to play that again. Look at that. Michael Pa with a donation of the Super Chat Easies. Unbelievable, Michael.
Unbelievable. Everyone, people can't find a kid in my house. It's freaking me out. Where is the kid? We're missing a kid. It's funny, but not funny. Everybody's looking for a kid right now. I'm actually freaking out a little bit. You found the kid? Yeah. All right. All right. My worst nightmare is anything could happen. I'm going to do a 501 super chat to steal the thunder. No, you won't. You won't. You won't. You can't say that and not do it, man. Let's see it. Let's see the 501, baby. Let's see it, Fidelio 1. Michael Pa just bought that kid. I have 7. It happens all the time. So everyone tonight, have a safe trip. Michael Pa is Michael Saylor, man. Kevin joined a bit late. How's Crow if you haven't covered it yet? Andy Bays. You know, on Andy, just because we're feeling the love right now and we're super excited. Look at the Dow, 35,000. The Dow just opened with a gap up to the upside, 35,400 for the Dow. We talked about this cup and handle breaking out. We talked about this flag breaking out. It broke through resistance at 34,800. The Dow looking powerful. However, it says we should get a pullback or go sideways for the rest of the day. The stochastics are not in our favor. 7 kids it is. Have a great day, my man. Why so early today? Didn't even know you were live. Hey, man. Because I got to travel, my man. LOL, man. He throws more than my paycheck around like nothing. It's so funny. Michael Pa just bought that kid. You guys are funny, man. Michael, man, thank you so much for the $500 super chat. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This channel is dominating in super chats. It's insane. There's channels with 100,000 subscribers that don't get the love we get. Like, they just don't. So what does that bode for us in the future? It says that more is coming our way. It says if you keep showing up every single day, you never know how much love you're going to get and who's going to shower you with love, baby. Who's going to shower you with love. Opal did break out. Look for it to make a flag here. This is where my flag projections come so in handy. And the 21-day moving average is going to have to interact with the price action. So, and wow, I almost ended the show early. It's funny, Michael Pa found me at 9:30 early, too. Hope to see you soon on Around the Blockchain. Love your channel, bro. Michael, can I come work for you, man? Rodney. Damn, I'm late. You started early. Yes, I did. Truth. And if you're in the trading group, you would have known that we started early. We let everybody know last night that the live stream would be early. And yesterday, we also said, too. We take it over Yeah, I will be on BitBoy today at 5 o'clock. Remember that? 8 hours from now. Check me on BitBoy. Got a crazy day. I can't believe I'm going to break down this studio, head to my home, like get everything ready, break my studio up again. Look, CALO did not break out. Broke to the downside. Just to point that out. Did not end up doing damage like it should have. It looked nice, but didn't stay up. Falling wedge, though. Maybe CALO could make a move here. Interesting. High risk, high reward coin, though, for sure. Michael is my new motivation. Bitcoin making a move. Another one? Another one? Let me take a look. Michael Pa, babe, again.
Michael Pa made me...
With another $500 super chat. Michael Pa paid my wife's salary this week.
Michael Pa made me a little less angry about you not packing up.
Yeah, like, she was pissed I wasn't packing, but now she's just like, whatever, right? Like what are you going to say?
I still want to get ready.
Because if I had packed up...
I think Michael Pa does that on purpose because he's like, you know what?
I don't know what he does, but he does it.
He does something.
He keeps the movement. Look, there we go again in the 5-minute. I mean, this is insane what's going on here. 43K for Bitcoin. The short squeeze is on. This, to me, when the oscillators do this, it's a short squeeze. Usually a short squeeze. Look for a quick short. See, the short squeeze is usually the time to short the market. But again, I stay away, man. I don't want to become one of the lost boys, one of the liquidated souls. Right? Drunken, what do they call Satoshi tears, you know?
So Maya's a professional hide and seeker, huh? Maya's a professional hide and seeker.
cup and handle on the short, you know.
I heard you guys and then I open the window and I see her trotting around the pool.
This thing's about to break out, honestly, because usually when you get a big pump like this, I would not be surprised if in the next, like, be preemptive. Let them wreck everybody first. Don't be the people that get wrecked. But there could be a short coming for Bitcoin. Gonna get rejected by 43K and then take that bounce down. I mean, it's super overbought on the 1 hour and the 15 minute. It was overbought when I started the stream, and we've just been wrecking the shorts all the way up to the upside. So, how is Bitcoin doing this with hot RSI? I'm telling you right now what's going on. Crypto Lifer, your day's so crazy. That's why I thought we would move the screen share. Hardest working man in the game. Michael Pa out here saving marriages. LOL. Right? He really is saving marriages. On the liquidation level indicator, it was so heavy longs on within the range where we were yesterday, right? Got mixed up. Thought you were starting early on the weekly screen share. Never mind. We'll go back to starting when you finished. There you go, man. Thanks for the show today. Anytime, man. Thank you, man. You're the best. I am on your trading group and very happy. I'm very happy that you're happy. I know you're saying not a financial advisor maker. You're supposed to. I have to go. Have a great day. Crypto is life. Moneybag 444. We love you, man. We love you. On the liquidating level indicator. And just one last thing I want to look at is the fear and greed index today. Looks like it's bounced back considerably away from my squeaky clean. Yeah, back to 27. The low 20s, man. Last month we were at 22 though. But this is the shaded area where I love buying me some BTC. Love buying me some BTC. One last thing I want to look at is BTC on the weekly chart. I just got to look at that weekly. It's so bearish, but what is it doing? Is it showing them? Is it bullish? Look at that. I mean, that's insane. That suggests that the weekly's turning back to the upside. We actually definitely made a higher low. This is very bullish on the weekly. MACD just had a cross too. It's quite interesting what we're seeing here. The 2-week chart is very, very bullish and starting to turn to the upside. I keep talking about this 2-week chart, and I even show the hidden bullish divergence on the 2-week chart, which suggests that Bitcoin's going to break the previous high and go higher than this. So, again, if you stick with my TA suggests we're going higher than this high, somewhere up here, based on hidden bullish divergence and nothing else. There's our pullback from 42. Highly likely the short's beginning to move now, just as we suggested. I would put a short out for Bitcoin. Highly likely, I think the short's going to play out now. See, we didn't jump in when everyone else jumped in. We stayed really patient. We watched them all get wrecked and rocked. Then we jump into the short. You get it? We watch everyone get hurt first. Then we make it move, right? However, that is an M pattern. It is an M pattern, but, you know, again, you don't have to be forced to trade anything. We can just let Bitcoin go sideways. But money should flow back into the altcoins now as Bitcoin made a nice move. So alts aren't strong today, though. I have to be honest. Alts are not that strong. Bake did have a move, though. Look at that. Wow. Funny. Look, we got Tesla in this giant cup and handle, suggesting Tesla is going all the way up to, 1774. Again, not financial advice, just something I'm looking at there on that cup and handle movement. All right, everyone, I'm out of here for the day. I got to run. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Michael Pa, I don't know where you get unending $500. Hey, I know where you get it. I get it too. I guess technically, but again, unbelievable, man. Thank you so much for your love. I can't believe how much you're blessing us. Crow is flying, someone's saying. Let's look at Crow. You know what? With the NBA finals coming up, you think Crow might actually get more love. People will talk about it. Celtics had a big game last night. I don't know if anyone saw the Celtics game. Celtics, unbelievable game last night. It was so fun to watch. They exploded against the Nets towards the end. Celtics battled. They were down the entire game, would come back with 3 minutes to take the lead, and then just Jaylen freaking Brown, man. Jaylen Brown, like, my gosh, man. Watching the Celtics game last night got me amped for the Celtics this year. Man, we got so much young talent. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, man. We brought the pain last night. Daniel Tice, man, he freaking brings it every single time. Love watching Tice on the freaking boards. I'm getting hyped right now. I'm getting hyped. Tatum going Tatum. Jaylen Brown, baby. Yo, we got a squad, man. We got a squad, man. What's basketball, man? You're hilarious, man.
Michael Pa, you called it yesterday, my man. Crow is flying, my man. Crow at 42. It's up 2%. You guys are funny, man. But I do see it making a big gain here, all the way back up to 70 cents not too long from now. Crow up to 70 cents not too long from now. Everyone, I have to make a jump. I got to start breaking down the studio and get out of here for the day. Appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on in. Keeler TA, Hype, thank you for the $4.99, man. You're the best, dude. Bucks in 4. Thanks for the work. Shout out to everybody here. I posted a pic. They had Coinbase promo. They did, man. They had a Coinbase promo during the basketball game. I love basketball, but have to focus. Yours was 222 when I hit the like. Thanks for the 242 lovely likes. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in for the early bird special. I know it was early. We'll be back to the regular scheduled time tomorrow on Friday. I will be on BitBoy later on today at 5 p.m. Can't wait to see you all there. Catch you back home, Sam. Shout out to Wayne Mustafa. Shout out to Grace Protocol, Roddy Robinson, Dustin KAVA, all my awesome moderators, Stack McChange, Grace Protocol. Love you. Love learning. Love you, Sophie. You're the best. And everyone, Rainer Hasbrook, my man Ragnar Hasbrook. I love you, Ragnar. I love you, Rainer. My man. Shout out to everybody here. Thank you for holding me down. Calder Ronster, Michael Pa. Again, I'm going to replay that for the $500 super chat. Michael Pa, unbelievable. $500 super chat from Michael Pa. It's becoming expected now, Michael. When I don't get it, I'm like, wait, what happened to my $500 super chat? Where is it? Everyone, thank you so much for the love. I appreciate you all. And I'll be back for a regular scheduled program at 10 a.m. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, and have a great day. I love you. Be safe.